It's the Dan Wilson in Tokyo podcast, your one-stop podcast for everything Japan and Japanese. Culture. How's it going? Today we are at Futako Tamagawa, Tokyo. More specifically, Tamagawa, Tokyo. You thought I couldn't read that shit, huh? Fuck you. I'm studying some kanji recently, and y'all keep testing me, thinking I can't read and shit. I read at a second grade, I think like 6-year-old level. But that's still more than you guys who live in America. Fukuto onphonics. So today we're at Futako Tamagawa, Tokyo. Right here is the Tamagawa River. And Futako Tamagawa is the station. And there's only a few things out here. The river, Tamagawa, and a mall. You can see in the background there called Rise. It's got a movie theater. And, you know, this is some low-key knowledge. I don't even know if I should share this shit with y'all. But an old, wise Japanese man once told me, if you looking to fuck Japanese MILFs, go to the Futako Tamagawa Mall in the afternoons, because that's when the kids are in school, God forbid they have husbands, but the men are at work, and the mothers, it's all residential around here. They got money and horny little VJs. And, you know, they looking for some, you know, thick gaijin to come in here and just wakata, wakata, wakata. Hi! That's definitely a Toyoko line. How about I pull a little Yui? Let's go a little further and then jump back through. So, I used to play soccer. Dude, along the whole Tamagawa River, there's pickup sports as well as official sports. And if you come late at night, you get that aokan, you know what I'm saying? That's not even the Japanese word I'm trying to teach you today, but this is the bonus one. This is the warm-up bonus word. Aokan. Aokan is when you bone. More specifically outside. No, only when you bone outside is called aokan. And that's an ode to Japanese people, because that means they bone outside so much that they made a specific vocabulary word for it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty wild. All right. That's the Japanese karaoke. That's before they get drunk. Start messing with the Japanese Yakuza, singing late at night, getting into trouble. I once saw a real Yakuza guy come out of the bathroom at a karaoke place, and his henchman was waiting outside with an oshibori, like the reusable, like wet napkins, just like on his knees, like waiting for him. It wasn't a beer, but it was the hankachi or the oshibori, just like waiting for his like master to come out of the bathroom at the karaoke joint like this. And he comes out just like scratching his dick and like takes the oshibori and just like wipes his face and like throws it back at him. and proceeds to sing like, "Hey, all here in the yellow submarine, the yellow submarine, the yellow submarine." Japanese dudes love singing Western English songs at you. And they love to ask you if you understand it. And out of the kindness of your heart, if you close your eyes, you don't know what language it is, but you tell them, yeah, you sound like a fluent guy. So keep that up. That's just between us foreigners, all right? That's for all the other shit we do out here, and they forgive us for that. But let me teach you some Japanese. So it's your first time in Japan, and you go to the onsen, the hot springs. And it's also your first time showing your schlong to the Japanese people. And you realize you want the Japanese people to fear your schlong, yet to also have it command respect and have the Japanese people want to befriend it. Similar to Godzilla. So you start rubbing on your thing, right? Trying to find that perfect balance between flaccid and rock hard. And you get it nice and, you know, presentably chubby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, half-chub in Japanese is called hanboki. In America, we got a thing called three-quarter chub. But in Japan, they don't have a word for that. They only do by 50%. It's because the blood, the Japanese people can't control the blood to fill up their, you know, penis size, that it's either 0, half, or all in. They don't know how to control the 3/4 boner. And maybe that's an American thing, but let's be real. Even amongst men, we don't want us showing like a tiny little penis. You know, we play with it a little bit, try to get him like, you know, wake him up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no one trying to show off the tiniest little wiener. But also, you don't want a raging hard cock in the onsens or sentos public baths, because then they'll be like, dude, this guy's gay and weird. Not being gay is weird, I'm saying to bathe amongst men with a raging boner is weird and also considered gay. But like, if you're gay, that's cool, just try not to get a boner. But I'm saying, I'm doing it out of like me trying to make it look thick. And so the hanboki, the 50% wiener, 50% thickness is the perfect size for you to show the Japanese people what Americans are really made out of. It's Ford tough. Dude, film this kid right here. Yo, this guy's got his shirt off. Yo, gangster. Fuyu da yo. 乳首大丈夫? ない。ないんかよ. Word. Man, this guy's out here midwinter doing batting practice with a shirt off. I asked him how his nipples were doing. He's like, they don't exist. They're gone. The wind ripped them off. Oh shit, I thought we could get down to the river, but should we just climb over? Should we try it?
You bring your snake boots?
I did not bring my snake boots. I brought my trouser snake. I don't know how long this goes for. I feel like right here we could go, dude. Are we asking for trouble? That looks kind of mossy, man. Nah, we could do it. We could totally do it. If you get bit by a snake, I'll suck the blood out so fast. I just hope you get bit on the dick. When gay guys go, like on expeditions through the jungle, and like some guy you like is hiking with you, is there a small part of you that hopes they get bit on the dick so you could suck on it? I realize I'm just talking to myself. I was actually waiting for an answer. Ugh. Hey, we made it. Let's go straight down here. And so, actually this beer I'm drinking today is an 8%. Woo! A motherfucking chime. It was sold at the Konbini, like right near the Futako Tamagawa entrance. It's from Belgium. But I never seen this shit. But me and my boy were like, yo, 8%? We can fuck on that. So, you know. I just want to prove that there is water out here. And I'm also pretty sure we're going to find some Japanese heroin addicts underneath the railroad tracks here. If I was a drug addict, I'd definitely hang out right there. Isn't that like a pretty good snug spot? Oh, sweet. All right. If you're just listening, to today's episode, you're missing out. Because I am hanging out underneath the train tracks in Fusako Tamagawa. Trying to get my penis bit by a snake so my cameraman can suck the blood out, you know what I'm saying? But yo, let me go to these Patreon member questions. Oh shit. Oh, I just saw a fish. Yo, they got koi fish in here. Dude, a hammerhead. A hammerhead shark. All right. Let me do these Patreon member questions real quick. You ever skipped a rock? Oh yeah. You ready for this? That's how you get Japanese pussy. My cameraman was just like, just fucking shook his head at that one. All right. Oh, new member, Steve Lentz. Oh, okay, by the way, to become a Patreon member, it's $5 a month. That's one beer. And you keep me motivated, you keep the lights on, and, you know, as a thank you, you write in, you want to shout out any questions you have about Tokyo or myself, anything, and I'll read that shit while I'm go to several locations in Tokyo, just like now. And I really do appreciate it. Steve Lentz, what's up? He says, hey Dan, first time poster. Found you from some of your, quote, let me teach you some Japanese, quote, yeah, Instagram reels. So, would you say that, quote, ladyboy culture is big in Japan like it is in Thailand? If so, if you were out drinking with the boys, how would you avoid finding out the hard way after you get to the hotel? Oh, I would just I would make that lady boy regret taking me down. I just make it come, and then after it's done coming, I'd be like, and just keep going until you got nothing left. I'd be like, tell your lady boyfriends that shit. That's what I would do. And also, in all honesty, I know Thailand has a bad rap for ladyboys. I've actually never heard of that in Japan in all my 10 years here. I'm sure it exists. Of course it exists. Dudes with dicks? Or chicks with balls? Dude, you know, I don't know the pronouns anymore, but, you know, it's up to them. It's not up to me. They choose if it's a he or she or it. A clown from a horror movie that's trying to kill you. All I'm saying is, I have not yet seen a girl with an Adam's apple, or even like question like, yo, I think this sexy babe has a penis. Like, I haven't had that yet out here. And I've been out here 10 years. Lots of years of drinking out. And, you know, maybe it's about time I run into one. Because, I mean, I got one, so I know exactly what to do to it to really, you know, whop it off heavy. You know, after I was supposed to pay it, but after it sees my technique, it pays me. She calls me sensei. He calls me sensei. Did I answer your question? All right. Thanks, Steve Lentz. Yeah, this is not my first beer. I actually drank my first beer on the train over here. Salaryman Shinya, Dan-san, konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Shinokubo looks so dope when Ikumi films it. It looked like a movie scene. All right, cool. With Ikumi, I think you can be an actor / a comedian like Jim Carrey or Eddie Murphy. Filming and talking, two talents put together is so dope. Okay. First off, I think it's more than just the camera that made Jim Carrey or Eddie Murphy look good or funny. Even putting them in the same breath in the sentence as my name is really nice of you. I got a long way to go before, you know, I'm in the same sentence as Jim Carrey, Eddie Murphy, but hey, we got goals out here. And yes, that would be cool to get to that level. Now, he goes, my question is, I know you love Japanese konbini, but do you fuck with Japanese supermarkets? If you do, what are the favorite things to buy there? Great fucking question, my guy. As much as I love the konbinis, the real ones know the cheapest shit is the supermarkets. The konbinis actually are a bit expensive. They're just more convenient, hence the name convenience store. But everyone knows you get a few yen off if you buy your shit at the supermarket. There's just like this romantic thing about going to the konbini and buying your beers at the konbini and drinking them near the konbini. Supermarkets is like less, I don't know, less romanticized. Maybe I should start that. Maybe I should show you how to skip Japanese rocks and get some real pussy out here. All right, here's one. Hey, you got the shot? That's three skips. You saw it. 3. That means 3 Japanese girls come home with me tonight. Did I answer your question? Oh, you find a good one? All right, pass me that. Yep. Oh, today is not Ikumi. Ikumi, he's on some Christmas shit. Ayashi, little suspicious, right? Different cameraman. Can I say your name, or are you like undercover?
Spider?
All right. This feels kind of heavy. If I skip this 3 times, Japanese women are gonna swarm over me at tonight's bar. It's Boxing Day, actually, day after Christmas. We got a lot of soccer going on tonight. Man U plays Wolves. So suck my dick, Wolves! Oh! There was a little baby skip in there that was 3.
That's 2.
All right. My favorite thing to buy at the supermarket, beers. Now I answered your question. All right. That was Salaryman Shinya. Sorry, I forgot to say his name. Let's do one more. Primo. Is that the skateboard move, Primo? Because sometimes I start off in Primo and I try to like flick out, but you know, I hit my ching-ching. What up, Dan? Been watching the podcast for a minute and finally subscribed to the Patreon. That's what I'm fucking talking about. My question is, have you ever thought of moving back home to AZ? If so, what made you decide to stay in Tokyo? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hope 2025 is good to you. Hope 2025 is good to you too, Primo. Dead honest, I have not thought about moving back to Arizona or America. It's safe, as you can see. Imagine if this is America. Underneath the train tracks, I would see heroin addicts. Chicks with dicks. No, sorry, that was a bad one. We're probably gonna cut that. I'm not gonna cut it, but what'd you say? Oh, ladyboys, damn it. That's what I wanted to say. I feel like saying chicks with dicks is like a bad, derogatory term now. Women with penises? Humans that consider themselves women, but pre-surgery still have the male genitalia. I hurt no one's feelings there. Yeah, there would be violence, there would be heroin addicts, and there would be the thing I mentioned earlier, all underneath here. But look at this, it's so peaceful. I don't want to go back. I want to visit America and Arizona, but to live, man, I think I just fell in love with Tokyo too much. It's really awesome out here. You know, it's like the waves. Sometimes it's rough, sometimes it's smooth, sometimes it tries to suck your dick, but you say no. You're not gonna suck mine today, because I see that little bulge in your pants. I'm gonna suck yours first. And you pay me the yen, because I'm going to show you, because I had mine longer than you. Not surgery-wise, like I'm older than you, probably. I have a slight inkling that I might get banned after this video for some reason. Like today was an awkward one. But check out the beautiful trains in Tokyo. Thank you so much for listening. This week was the Futako Tamagawa, Tokyo, more specifically Tamagawa River episode. I'll see you guys next week. Happy holidays. Happy 2025.